Kerry Stellar with MMA UK and in the Girls Corner, and I am here speaking with my very good friend Brandon, the Irish Hammer Teague. Brandon, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Kerry. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. So we're in a pretty weird situation. It's a pretty weird time. I know you've been practicing jiu-jitsu for a while, boxing, strength and conditioning, and you were doing really well. And not that you're not, but you were, on such a roll. Are you able to train still, even though with the lockdown going on?
Well, to answer your question, yes, because I do a lot of leg workout, ab workout, and stuff like that.
So you are, which is good. At least you're able to. Are you doing any online Zoom or something classes yet?
Uh, no, cause I was gonna go to this event, but I told my jujitsu coach that I wouldn't be able to attend the event because I want to keep myself healthy and safe. I just want to wait till this whole this whole craziness is over and I can finally go to events and stuff like that.
Are you so excited to get back to it, get back to training?
hmm The only time I go outside is when I check the mail or just go out for a ride and
Oh,
get some
you
sun.
should. Now, where you're in Oklahoma?
Tulsa, yeah,
Tulsa.
Tulsa,
Oh,
Oklahoma.
I
Yeah.
remember. I remember. How's the weather? Are you? I mean, do you have time to go outside and get some fresh air and enjoy the sun?
I do it about like once a week. I did this a few days ago when my mom got her car back because my mom's been having some car issues. And very happy that she has it back.
Okay. Now, I want to give people a background about you. Brandon, I've known Brandon for a while now. We've done quite a few interviews, and we've never. Well, we tried to do one in person, and it was glitchy. So I said, let's try it again. Or Brandon actually had asked if we could try it again. So I said,
hmm
let's do it. Let's try it, and it's actually going so smoothly this time, which is amazing. And your lighting is perfect, so we could see your hands and face.
Yeah. And how long have we known each other? About like a year or so, I guess.
Maybe I think more, a little more than a year. I'll look
Yeah.
into that, but maybe like 2-ish years.
Yeah. I would say that.
No,
I would.
longer. Actually, you've been around since I started within the girls' corner. You've been around since the beginning.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
didn't.
you've been. I could go back into my Twitter account, and I guarantee you that I have messages from when I first started from you.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it is. So we've only that's I've been doing this for 4 years, so that's a long time.
hmm
And now I've seen you through everything. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and your condition and how you're able to overcome everything and work through that?
All right. So I'm Brandon Teague. I'm known as the Irish Hammer, but people call me Hammer. I'm just when they like see me like down the street or something. So I'm born with the cerebral palsy. And growing up in the hospitals and everything. I was fighting like surgeries after surgeries after surgeries. So, but I survived it all, and I'm lucky to be around. And what I do mostly on my spare time. What I like to do, I like to like work out, talk to my friends, hang out with my family, and it's pretty fun. I got my start in MMA when actually my first fight that I watched was a absolute instant classic. So the fight that I watched was the the final season of the Ultimate Fighter season one, Stepping Bonner versus Ford Griffin, and that was a instant class for sure. No ground techniques, just like standing and banging. Oh my god, that was the best fight in the world that I've ever
That
seen.
was the fight that changed everything for them because it was the first fight on national television on Spike TV.
hmm
And it really solidified where they were. And that fight was just like you said, it was, a stand and bang from beginning to end. They gave everything, they left it all in there. And that is, you could still watch that fight and get excited as long ago as it was.
Not only there were like two contracts on the line, but Joe Rogan, well, actually, actually Dana White actually offered Stephen Bonner a
Yep.
contract to the UFC,
Yep.
even though he lost.
Yep. He gave him a contract immediately because it was such a great fight. Like no one really lost. You know what I mean? If you look at it, the fans won. That was such an amazing fight. And even people that had never really watched MMA were told, "Oh, you got to see this thing that's on fight." So it was a big win for everyone.
hmm Yeah. Speaking of MMA fighters, a few months ago, back in February, before my birthday came around, Frank Mir came to town in Tulsa.
Did you get to meet him?
Uh, no, but my mom did. I was in my house and my mom, she texted me and she sent me pictures. And I was like, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, is that Frank Mir? And she was like, yeah. And I was like,
Oh,
and in my head, I was thinking, holy shit, dude.
that is
That
awesome.
is just Frank Mir standing with my mom? Are you
That's
kidding me?
amazing. And that your mom knew who he was is so cool. I love that.
I know he doesn't like fight anymore. He runs this like car company or something. So when he came to town, I didn't know. So like, and my mom didn't know either. So like, it was a good honor for my mom to meet him.
He his last fight was for Bellator, and I think it was last year. He didn't come out and say he retired yet, so he might have. I think he's got a couple more left in him, which is awesome. And
Yeah.
he's fought in Connecticut up by me. Um, I've seen him fight quite a few times. So when he's fighting again in the New York area, I'll be sure to get you an autograph.
Thank you. Yeah, I would love to get an autograph from you. That would make my day very happy.
Well, hopefully one day we'll get to meet and take a picture together too, which would be even better. But yes, I can send you something. I could take a picture. I could take a screenshot of this, a really good screenshot, and sign it for you and send it to you.
Yes,
And then it'll look like we're right next to each other.
I would like that. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And then yeah, hopefully we will because I'm going to start making it out your way for fights. I know Invicta. I don't think they do them in Oklahoma yet, but I know they're out in that Midwest area, so that would be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I did know that UFC did that one time, but I didn't get to go, so that was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, but you never know. You'll be able to get there. I think, I know you're so into MMA, which is so amazing, and I love that. I love that.
But I did go to like local MMA
Yes.
events. Like for example, I'm a huge fan of law enforcement, right?
Oh, I was just going to ask that next. Go on.
Anyway, I got my start in law enforcement by watching a show called Cops. Of course, the theme song is like very catchy, I know. And I was hearing about this like event that they do around April, which of course was canceled due to the crisis going around still. Um, it's smoking guns, it's firefighters versus police officers, and it's and then it's like and then it's like boxing and like MMA. Not just like together, but like separate like bouts, right?
Okay.
Like for example, one bout's boxing and like another bout's like MMA. You know, you're a
Like a
boxing
mixed
fan,
card.
right? You're a boxing fan, right?
Yeah. Like a mixed card where they have kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai, MMA. They have like a multitude of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I like that.
I always go for the police officers because guess what charity they do?
Oh, cerebral palsy.
Um, I no what I said was charity.
Yeah, what charity did? Oh, Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know. And now you
Yeah.
could segue into that.
Of course, I've been a Special Olympics athlete since '06.
Amazing. That's amazing. And you're a multitude of gold medals. Talk about that. What do you do?
Well, um, before I started to change it up, my original races were about like 25 meters. But last year I competed in a 100 meters.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's such an, and it's so great to be talking to you and somebody that has that much honor. And now you've been a part of the police force for in one capacity or another, but I believe you're a sheriff,
Yeah.
deputy sheriff, right?
Deputy.
That
I've
is
been
amazing. That is so cool.
I've been
And you've been involved in this for such a long time.
I've been a deputy since for about almost 2 years. So I started October 26th of 2018.
That's amazing. And that's got to be such an honor to work alongside so many great heroes.
Mm-hmm. In fact, my story to that, um, uh, went back, years ago because during my middle school and high school days, every time I go to lunch, I always see these like school resources officers, and I always like get to like talk to them sometimes, and that's how I fell in love with law enforcement as well.
And that's a really amazing story. And,
Yeah.
you've been such a big part of that and that community for so long. And you have so many friends that are police officers. It's really, really great to see that. And really great to see, that you promoted so well because, police officers, there's stigmas out there. And especially during this crisis, it's great to see that you are so supportive of it.
Yeah. Not only am I like a law enforcement supporter as well, but and also a mixed martial arts fan, but I'm also a wrestling fan too. Because I've been a wrestling fan since 2005.
Now, who do you have any favorite wrestlers? Is there like a match that you might have seen that you'll never forget?
Well, one of my favorite instant classics. It has to be from 2009. Um, I went to WrestleMania 25. That was part of my wish because I was a Make a Wish kid at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite match from that show had to be The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels.
Mm.
That classic definitely stole the show. And
that was a great memory.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you actually showed me a picture of you and Corey Graves.
Yes.
I was so jealous that you got to meet Corey Graves. I mean, like he's one of the he's one of the commentators I've always wanted to meet. I'm a huge fan of his. Really, I am.
It was really actually a really great honor to have in the Girls Corner booth next to the WWE at the tattoo convention that I was at, and that's why I got to meet them. I actually spent the day with him, Goldust, Summer Rae, and I think there was somebody else, but maybe there wasn't. But they were so nice, all of them. And I know Goldust forever since I was watching wrestling when I was a kid, which is about like 1995 to maybe 2001-ish. I got really into it, and then I found MMA and UFC, and that changed everything. But I do still know wrestlers, and it's really cool. One of my friend's cousins is Bubba Ray Dudley.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
That is crazy.
I know. Isn't that amazing? My friend Nicole's cousin, Mark LaMonaco, really great guy. I actually met him when I was younger and I was at work. And I turned around and his girlfriend, maybe at the time, was getting her hair done. And I said to my coworker, whose kid was really into wrestling, I said, I think that's Bubba Ray Dudley. And he's like, nah, he's too small. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I'm going to go ask him. And he's like, really? I'm like, give me a second. So I went over and I said, are you on TV? And he goes, yes. I said, are you Bubba Ray Dudley? He goes, yes. I was so excited. I got to take a picture with him. He was really nice. But now, again, I know his cousin, who I'm very good friends with. She's such a dear friend of mine. But he's a really cool guy, and it runs in their family because she's awesome.
I actually got to meet the other half of the Dudley Boys, Devon, back in 2018. Please don't tell Bubba Ray Dudley this, but Devon says that he's the better half, because like this one time one of my friends who I know, his name is Kenneth, he actually went to a wrestling show in Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
um and he was taking pictures with the other wrestlers, and Bully Ray was like pissed. Um what he like said was what he like asked was if he was like what he asked was why are you taking pictures with other guys and so like when he came out he got on my friend's face, and I was like I wouldn't want to be there for sure.
I agree. I wouldn't want to be there either.
hmm I, honestly, it would suck if somebody like got in my face.
Yeah, I should hope nobody would do that. You're such a great guy and such a good human. I don't think anybody would get in your face, even if it was at a wrestling thing where people just happen to be a little excited, and you know how people get.
Because I've seen like wild interactions between wrestlers and fans.
Yeah, yeah, it can get rowdy at those kind of things. So now I'm so excited for sports to be coming back and to be able to see. Not that I'm not really the biggest sports fan, but to get like Bellator back, and
Yeah.
it's going to be really great to watch other, maybe Submissions Underground and other organizations come back. Will be amazing.
hmm um not only am I a male um I'm a male fighter fan, but I'm also a female fighter fan. In fact, my I'm a um even though I watched Ronda Rousey for a little bit, my favorite fighter now has to be Jessica Evil Eye.
She's awesome.
Yeah, I talk to her. Whenever we get a chance to, because I'm friends with her on Instagram. And let me tell you, she's like the nicest person that you'll ever meet.
You have a big MMA following. The everybody is a fan of you. You're such a great guy. You have such a good personality. You've made such an impact on a lot of people in MMA. Not just
Yeah,
me.
I not only made an impact for the community of martial arts, but I made an impact on my mom, my family. Without her support, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Absolutely. You have such an amazing support system. Everybody is a fan of the Irish Hammer.
hmm and I know that everybody is a good supporter of Kerry Stellar.
Oh, thank you very
Yeah.
much. Now,
And speaking of Stellar, yesterday I was listening to Stellar by Incubus the other day.
that is actually how I got my name from
It
that
kind
song.
every time I hear it, it reminds me of my friend, and that's you.
Oh, thank you. But that's actually how I got my name. So that's amazing that you correlated both of them. It was my favorite song. I was younger, and when I decided I wanted to do, reporting and podcasting, my name. I love my last name. My real last name is amazing, but I wanted something that stuck out that nobody really had, so I went with that because it was my favorite song by my favorite band at the time.
Another person that also supports me I think her name is like Chrissy or something with a K.
I wonder who.
I think that's like your sister or something.
My sister?
Yeah. I think it's like Christy, or I don't know how to say her.
Probably Christy. It might be my twin sister. She's awesome.
I didn't know you had a twin sister.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you know I have a twin brother?
No, do you really?
Yeah, I do. But
That
but
is so cool.
we are very different in
So are me and
in
my sister.
every sense of the word, because I want to give you some facts. So, my brother likes rap music, and I like rock and metal music,
Mm.
and and he likes different sports teams, and I like different sports teams.
You guys are individuals.
hmm
Does he
Um,
like MMA?
uh, he's only seen like a few of them. But he doesn't like watch it that much.
Not like you.
No, no, not really. No.
Now, how did you get your name? I know it, and we've talked about that in interviews, but we've never talked about it in person. How did you get your name?
My first and middle name.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching some Bruce Lee movies, and I didn't know who his son was. I was watching The Crow, which of course that was not the only movie that I know he was in. So and of course he died on the set, which was
Mm-hmm.
a sad tragedy.
Absolutely.
So I got to watch it, and it was a pretty cool film. Um so uh so uh um I asked my mom like why my middle name was Lee, because she told me I was named after Bruce Lee's son, and that's how I got my love into martial arts, I guess.
That's amazing, Brandon. That's amazing. And that's a great story. And to have a name that actually means something and means something that's very close to you is even cooler.
Hmm.
What do you want to do when this is all over?
Well, well, I'm going to get I'm gonna do I'm gonna go to my first boxing training, because I've never done boxing before. So it'll be a fun experience, because I know a friend who's a Tulsa police officer. She does boxing, and she invited me to her gym, and it's gonna be a fun experience. Not only that, but hopefully I'll be back on the mats and do some more uh jujitsu training.
Oh, it'll be great to see you back on the mats. And why don't you give your coaches and gym a shout out?
All right, I will. Shout out to Aaron Sloan of the Engine Room, and my friend Kerosene. I know it's a funny last name, but Kara, if you're listening, um uh, keep your head up high, and be sure to punch some heavy backs for me, will ya?
That's amazing. And is there anybody out there you want to thank? Family, friends, coaches, the police force,
Well,
teammates?
well, 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 for one, I want to thank you for doing this interview,
Oh, you're very welcome.
because you're not only my best friend, but you're like a sister of my life to me.
And you know you are a brother to me. You are one of my favorite people. You are a huge supporter and you have such a big heart. So I thank you for being such a great friend and doing this interview with me.
Hmm. Yeah, and I also want to thank my mom, my brothers, my sister-in-law, my little nephew, because he's very cute.
Oh,
Not sure if you've seen pictures of my nephew, but honestly, let me tell you, he's like the cutest kid that you'll ever see.
yeah, no, he's adorable.
His name is Asher James. But his first name is just Asher. He's a really cute kid.
He is, he's adorable. Must run in the family.
Hmm. Um, uh, I also I also want to thank in the girls corner, MMA UK, um everybody that works in MMA UK, um all all of you amazing guys and girls. If it wasn't for the support of you guys, I wouldn't know what I would do in my life.
And we thank you, all of us, on behalf of MMA UK, all your fans. You know I'm a fan, and our family over there in the MMA community. We thank you very much for being a
Thank
part of it, and we thank you for this interview.
thank you.
And Brandon, we will definitely be talking soon. As soon as this is all over, get an update on your training and how everything's going. And I can't wait to talk to you soon.
Hmm. Me
Oh,
too.
where can everybody follow you before we go?
Follow me on follow me on Instagram at Teague the Irish Hammer. Follow me on follow me on Twitter at Irish Hammer MMA. Um, like me on Facebook at Teague the Irish Hammer, and follow me on Facebook at Brandon Teague the Irish Hammer. you guys will love my post and everything that I do with myself or my friends or my family.
We are so excited to see everything that the future is going to bring you, Brandon. And thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to speak to me. And thank you for being such a great, amazing friend.
Thank you.
And I will talk to you soon, my friend. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and a blessed week.
Thank you so much.
You too.